Acerbi. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, when it comes to youth and...
Got a shot away! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Martinez brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
De Jong. Now it's Dani Olmo. And the finish! Goal! Barcelona! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Di Marco opts for safety. Inter Milan are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Dumfries has crossed into the middle. He's got all. Good delivery, but no joy.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied. Inter certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Barella. Now it's Martinez. Now it's Thuram. Now that is commitment to the cause. And we have our very first corner. Oh, a few ironic cheers tell the story. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way.
With some bigger names standing up here, at times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And here's Ferran Torres. Barella. Martinez. Inter Milan still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Martinez. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Inter are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Dani Olmo. Rafinha gets into some space. Dumfries.
Oh, this is better.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Barella. Now it's Martinez. There's the hit! It's in! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. So, time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
And here's Lautaro Martinez. Martinez! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
After 89 minutes is
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Substitution in progress.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and
minutes has
the
been
effort he put in.
indicated.
He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Inter Milan complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's...
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Inter Milan have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Martinez
Hello,
claiming the
attendees.
Man of the
This
Match
is a
award,
lost
and there is
children's
very little
announcement.
room for
With the
argument.
father of a boy in a blue